Alright guys, right here we're looking at the back storage wall, and apparently one of the tacks came out. So right now I got that 2x4 in here, guys, which is kind of like the perfect length for, let's say, batteries. Well, that's obviously where it's going to go. I have a little space here. So what I want to do, I think what I'm going to do, since these batteries are going to sit on top of this wood, obviously I'm going to have an insulated barrier on top of this wood, because the wood's going to be in contact with the cold floor, and then I'm going to have a big layer of insulation so the batteries sit on that. But in order to do that, I need to do something over here. So I think I'm just going to use these leftover pieces that I have from the roof, or not the roof, but the ceiling, as little, in-betweens that the friggin' batteries can sit on top of. So basically something like this. Arrange them so I have so when I lay the foam down, I don't know if these won't be level though, that's the problem. I have some really small 2x4 studs, or I'll just use these and forget the 2x4. I think I'll do that per battery. I think that might be the better way to go, because I don't think I have too many 2x4 studs left. Or let me go check. Well, I do actually have some pieces here. Okay, now hold on. We might change things here. I have about, what is this, 6 pieces? Yeah, 6 pieces, and then I could probably double up those 1x2s. Here we go. And then there's a screw in this one for some reason. Take that out. There we go. Okay. So now that's a little bit better. So let me move these out away for a second. So this will obviously match up now because we're flush. So we want to do something like this. Something like that. 1x2s out of there. Something like this, something like this. And then we'll take these 1x2s out of here for now. That piece might be not very good. But basically, if I grab a sheet of foam, I'll kind of show you what I'm talking about here, guys. Let's see, what do I got? Give me one sec. Alright. So, this is just for this video, basically. Oh, okay, this is a, what the heck? Oh, this is one solid piece apparently. Tongue and groove style. So, when I put a battery down on this thing, because the wood's just going to be sitting there, the weight of the battery is going to hold, the weight of the batteries, I should say, is going to hold and push down on everything. But the foam insulation is going to be important because it's going to isolate it from the wood, and that way, you know, it's going to have a nice base to sit on without the foam cracking and what have you. And the foam insulation will be a nice barrier in between the cold friggin' floors that get in here when I'm not in here and everything else. So there you go. So let's see. Grab another piece of foam here, guys. I think this pink one is probably going to be the best for what we're doing. Pull this one up. Now this one obviously needs a little trimming to fit, but once the batteries are on there, that's going to work out nice. And then I got another piece here that should get me the length of this back wall. Obviously I have some strange cuts to make. This is like a curve here, so I can, you know, take a knife and cut a curve for this piece of foam. So on and so forth. But what I'll do is, since this foam, this pink one, takes up the majority of the length right now, I'm just going to mark and cut it, I think. Just in a bit from the wood would be probably best. And just draw a line and so on and so forth. You know, so on and so forth. So, if I grab I got a level, or actually, I don't even need a level. This 2x4, which isn't long enough. Let's see, is this piece long enough? I got a piece of plywood here. It's close. So if I run a marker line across this, then I'll be able to know what to cut. And I think that's going to work really good. Do I have a marker? I have a pencil. Pencil will work, I guess. Not the greatest option for this. So, yeah, right now, I'm actually probably going to want to move it back a bit to about there. Something like that. Now all I'm going to do is take the plywood, shimmy it down this way to line up our line here. And that matches the other side right on. So now I know what to cut now that it's scored. So I think you guys can see that. So I'll cut that, trim that piece off, and that'll be a large section of the battery box done, which is good. That's really good. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this, and I will be back.